a simple oil change. By simple, I mean it's been 20 hours. My generator has 24 hours on it now. So they recommend 20 to 50 hours to make that first oil change after a 20-hour break-in period. Anyways, the most important thing is to have the right equipment. Starting with a hat. You got to have the Cummins Onan hat. And of course a Cummins sweatshirt doesn't hurt anything either. That's a joke. But seriously, you'll need a 22mm combination wrench. The close end works best. I just happen to have a cheap imported foreign brand in my toolbox. You'll also need 1 quart of 15W40 oil. Pretty much any brand will do. You might want to have 2 quarts on hand if you're going to clean the oil filter. I chose not to. I owned Tiffin diesel pusher before, and I had all my oil changes done at Red Bay. They used the Rotella brand and everything, so I kind of sticking with that. It's readily available at the Walmart, and it's also formulated for diesel engines. But really any 15W40 would work. If you look in your manual at table 3-1, you'll see oil change after 20 hours and a filter cleaning at 1,000 hours. That seemed a little excessive to me, but I'm going to plan on doing the filter cleaning once a year. So my next oil change, I'll do that. Probably, I figure I'll run about maybe 50 hours on the generator every year. And on the generator, you'll see this placard. It shows the 22mm wrench, oil capacity of 1.1 quarts. That's if you're cleaning the filter, or 0.7 if you're just going to change the oil, as I did. I used approximately 21 fluid ounces of oil, and it also shows that 15W40 weight oil. And the first thing we want to do is start the Onan and warm up the oil. To get the generator started, press the on-off button. Takes it a minute or so to warm up the glow plugs, prime it. It's all automatic. When it reads gen off, then you know it's good to start. As you can see here, I got 24 hours on the generator. They recommend changing the oil between 20 and 50 hours. Once you've got the gen off indication, all you got to do is hit the start button once and it starts right up. Now at 20 hours you'll get the gen to check oil level indication. That goes on at 20 hours, and we'll go over how to shut that indication off after we have changed the oil. Our next step is to remove the cover off the generator. It's a simple push button and pop off. Pull the cover right off the generator. This is your generator oil dipstick, and here's the fill, and your drain is located right down here. All you need is a 22 metric wrench. Combination wrench will work just fine. And it loosens up real easily, so I can just hand turn it. And I'm going to not take it all the way off, just loosen it enough so the oil will start running out. And it's pretty slow to drain, so by loosening the oil cap, it increases the flow. And we'll give it a few minutes to drain out of there. And then when you're done there, you can just snug it up by hand and just take your wrench and give it a little snug on there. You don't want to over tighten that. One thing I've learned from past oil changes on RV generators is that the oil level is very sensitive, so I measure up carefully the oil I take out so I can put the exact same amount back in. I've had issues before with not getting the generator oil level exactly right, and then I have problems keeping the generator running. Then it's just a matter of putting the fresh oil back in. And then when we're all finished with that, we'll start it up and check it for leaks. Now once you got your oil change done, it's time to reset your oil level check. That comes on, like I said before, at 20 hours. To reset it, according to the manufacturer, press and hold the start button for 5 seconds. And there it is, generator on. We got the 24 hours on there, and we're all set. I'm going to let it warm up and run for 10 minutes or so. I'm going to put a little load on it with the heater. One thing you learn about generators is they love to work, and you should always put a load on the generator. It's a little chilly today, so I'm just going to turn on this nice little heater and let the generator run for about 10 minutes or so. So basically the only thing I got to do is check the oil level one more time, and if you can see that, I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's right just past the midway point between the min and the max. That completes the quick oil change at 24 hours.